Dottie. Good morning. Alright, good morning. Just getting ready to head off to Beach Road, so just making sure I've got everything packed. There's a reason why I start my recording in the garage, and it's because in the house it's too quiet. I still get really embarrassed about talking to a camera. I always think that like my missus is upstairs just pissing herself laughing at me. It's just too quiet for me to talk to a camera in this big quiet house. So I'm getting better at it, but I still feel like an idiot. Anyway, let's get a move on. All right, let's get a move on. You! First things first, we're just gonna stop off at Macca's and get a coffee and then make our way to Beach Road to do about a 3 to 3.5 hour endurance ride with some intervals. I normally go up in the Dandenongs when I'm doing like a strength session. A lot of people are like, oh, why do you always train at Beach Road? Beach Road's just safe. You know, when you're training at 5 in the morning, there's not a whole lot of places to go and do intervals, especially where, you know, the area that I'm in. From 5 till 8:30 in the morning, Beach Road is safe. Like, cars don't even bother going in the left-hand lane because it's just packed full of cyclists. It is a great place to train. The only downside of it is the traffic lights. But besides that, it really is a good spot to train, and it goes for ages too, so you can get some decent kilometers in the legs.
Hey, what can I get for you?
Can I just grab a regular latte, please? Great, thank you. You guys want to see what music I like?
Everybody's waiting for a break, like fast cars and freedom.
You guys were waiting for me to start singing, were ya? It ain't gonna happen. Because the lighting sucks in the car, I'm gonna stop recording and then touch base with you guys once we get to Mordialloc, and then we'll get stuck into a session. Just got to Mordialloc, and I just had a cop car pull up next to me and shine their light in the car. Obviously just doing a patrol or something. I think they get a little bit of shit going on around here. I remember a while ago, me and my mate, we parked our cars around the corner there, and we came back from our training session and my quarter window was smashed in, his driver window was smashed in. They took a set of keys of mine, they took his wallet, and it was just a mess. So good to see that they're doing their job. If they come back around, I'll ask them if they want to join in on the ride. You guys are probably wondering why get ready in the car. Because I absolutely hate the cold. It's not even that cold actually. It's like, yeah, 11 degrees. But I really don't like the cold. So I'm gonna soak up this warmth for as long as I can. Lather myself up in some chamois cream. We'll get stuck into the session. So BRB. You guys can see that I've got my, shit. I got my new mount for the camera. Yeah. So now I won't be filming just my handlebars. That's pretty cool. Right, so while you're here, what do we got today? 4 by 6 minutes, 4 by 2 minutes, 4 by 8 minutes, and 1 by 10 minute 3 hour ride. I won't go into the power because it's boring, but I'll tell you guys what power I'm pushing throughout the session. And later today, we've just got a stretch and a roll. This afternoon, I am giving my brother-in-law's bike a clean up and a bit of a detail because he's getting a new bike, and I'm so excited because I love when people buy stuff because it makes me feel like I'm buying it. So I can't wait for him to get a new bike. Anyway, let's get into it, guys, because it's 5:30 and I'm normally on the bike at 5:15, so I'm running late. See you on the bike. Alright, so we've just got a 30-minute warm-up to do before we get stuck into some methods. Got a couple of short surges before we get into the main efforts. Heart rate up a little bit. Big legs. Oh, I've got full headwind. Going towards Port Melbourne today. Don't want that for a warm up. Got the last 6-minute effort coming up. Pushing around 270 to 300 watts. Good jump. This is my second 2-minute effort, around 320 watts. I don't know what I'd rather. Shorter effort at high power, or a longer effort at lower power. Probably annoying the shit out of these guys up ahead here. So keep going. Back and forward, back and forward. I had to tell them that I'm doing intervals, so I don't look like a dickhead. They're probably like, what's this guy doing? What's this guy trying to prove? Just doing intervals. Right back. Absolutely, yes. Now we're gonna have a break, get some nutrition in, have a gel, take a piss. Alright, let's get back to it. So we got 4 by 8 minutes now. We're into it. Gonna do these efforts at around 230 to 250 watts. All right, that was the first 8-minute effort down. Actually felt pretty good. It is a good day today to be out on the bike. You know, when I used to do triathlon, I used to train on my own all the time. I wish I had people to ride with, but at the same time, I'm so glad that I ride on my own, because you just get so strong just doing all the work yourself. You know, you don't have wheels that you're sitting on. You don't have people pulling you along. You guys have probably noticed that I'm wearing the same kit as I always do. I need to upgrade my cycling apparel. So if anybody has any suggestions on good cycling brands, let me know. There's no way that I can justify spending $300 on bib shorts. Absolutely not happening. Got my third 8-minute effort coming up. We've just got into Frankston. So Oliver's Hill's coming up. Punchy bastard of a hill it is. Right, so we've got 5 minutes 40 left. The third effort. We're just coming up to Oliver's Hill in a minute. Still pushing around 250 watts. Starting to feel it. My legs are starting to give out a little bit now. All right, here we are. And I'm dead already. How you going? Not one of them said, "How you going back?" So rude. I've just pulled over to take me gillet off. Thought I have a gel while I'm here. Nootropics gel. I feel really bad because the guys that I overtook before on the hill that I said were rude. They just rode past me and asked if I was alright. Now I feel really bad. Such a piece of shit, aren't I? Alright, let's go. I forgot that I've got a 10-minute effort to finish off with. Absolutely spewing. I thought I was done. I was going to do this 10 minutes, around 200, 220 watts. Beautiful. That's the 10 minutes all done. Still in the cool down now. Start making our way back to the car. It's been a good ride, starting to rain. We got this done. Right time. Perfect morning. Quality training. Mission accomplished. Alright, that was a really good ride. Go through some data. So we did 100k, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Average watts 210, normalized 232. Average heart rate 150, max 179. Total ascent 462 meters. It was a pretty good ride, that one. I feel pretty good after that. I remember last time I did Amy's gran fondo, I trained good, but my motivation and my drive was pretty average. I didn't really know how to train for an event like that. I was so used to doing triathlon sort of training. What I found the difference is between triathlon and road cycling is that triathletes sort of have a number and they stick to it and they don't really spike. Whereas when you're road cycling or road racing, you sort of have to. You have a number, but you know, if someone decides to break away or whatever, you got to go past that number. In triathlon, you don't really do that a whole lot. So that is a little bit of a difference between the two. It's taken me a little bit to get used to it. Even programming, doing my workouts, I sort of got to keep that in mind, and I like to replicate in my sessions moments where you sort of spike a little bit. That's why a lot of my workouts do have surges in the middle, at the start, at the end, just for when your legs are really feeling pretty fatigued and you do need to push that little bit just to try to hang with a bunch or break away or close a gap or whatever. It's important to have that strength and to sort of know what you're capable of doing as well. You know, hitting those high numbers, and just know that you can sort of back it up with the next effort. Even diet and stuff at the moment, like this prep, you know, I've eaten a lot healthier. Before Tour de Brisbane, I was on a diet and I felt really good. I actually leaned out quite a bit. Before the prep started, I was like 78 kilos and then I dropped down to 73. I'm hanging around 73, 74 at the moment, which is good. I saw my dad the other week and he goes, "Oh, Mark, you've lost weight." And I was like, "Yeah." And he's just staring at me and I'm like, "No good?" And he goes to me, "Oh, I wouldn't really want to see you lose too much more. If anything, I'd like to see you put on a bit more weight." And I was like, Jesus Christ, like, I mean, I know I've lost weight, but I didn't think that it was that obvious. Like, I look a little bit lean through my face and my neck. I've got a long ass neck. I guess around my face gets a little bit boned out when I lose a bit of weight. So I feel good. You know, I don't really want to be heavy. I feel healthy, I feel light, I feel fast. So I'm going to keep going. I do need to lift weights a little bit more though. I think strength training is a massive thing for cycling, especially for someone like myself who's had the knee surgery. And man, I got so many exercises that I have to do for my body. Like I've got a bulged disc, so I have to do these neck exercises. I've got the bung left knee, which I need to do exercises for my quads and my glutes. My core is actually pretty weak, so I need to do core exercises. I think just getting older, you sort of start to deteriorate a little bit. And I'm only 37, which is crazy. I never thought that I'd have issues with my body, but man, ever since I started doing triathlon, and I'm talking when I started triathlon, I had so much shit going on with my body. I reckon you name a niggle to me and I guarantee you I've had it. Come to think of it, I don't reckon I've done one race in my life where I have felt 100%. And maybe no one feels 100%. Yeah, I reckon I've had a niggle with every single race I've done, which is a shame. I'm hoping that Amy's, I'm going in there feeling pretty good, because I've got goals to achieve. I've got to get a UCI medal, so we got to make it happen. Home sweet home. This is my favourite part of the morning, I reckon. Hello, my love. Hey!
Daddy, I made some pancakes.
You made pancakes. Miss you. Alrighty, that's it for today. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, follow, whatever. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.